Hi, it's Carolyn. So if you have found this channel, you are either on your debt-free journey or you are trying to figure out where to get started. The very first thing you need to do to start your debt-free journey is to write a budget. There are several different types of budgets, but the budget that I will be going over is the zero-based budget. This is the budget that the Financial Peace class teaches, also known as Dave Ramsey. So I'm just going to give you a quick example on how to start your zero-based budget. Now, like I said, this truly is an example. You may have more bills, you may have less bills than what's on this. You will just go by whatever bills you have. And I think once we get started, I think you'll be able to understand. So the very first thing I do is I actually just write everything out on a piece of paper with a pencil, a pen, and a highlighter. I did type this up just to make it a little bit neater. Some people like to put it on Excel. Some people buy really nice notebooks. I just actually have like a spiral notebook, the type that your kids use for school that you get for like 50 cents at Walmart. I have one of those that I keep my budget in. Excuse me. I feel like my budget is very basic, so I don't feel like I need to do like a worksheet in Excel, but maybe if you have a lot of monthly bills and a lot of debt, maybe that's something that you should look into. But I'm just going to show you how to get your zero-based budget, how to even start it. So the very first thing you're going to do is you are going to write down all of your monthly bills. And as you can see, I've done that. And these are just examples of monthly bills that you could possibly have. So the first one is rent or mortgage. Then there's your car insurance, electricity, your groceries, entertainment, cable and internet, your cell phone and gas. Excuse me. Then there's another category called sinking funds. We'll come back to that in just a moment. And then the last category is your debt. Like I told you in my first YouTube video, I am completely debt-free except for my mortgage. So I just went ahead and made up 2 common debts just so you could see how those would be worked into your budget. So the first one is your credit card. You owe $2,500. Your minimum payment is $50. Your car payment, you owe $6,500. Minimum payment is $350. Then back to the sinking funds. This category is going to really help you. I highly recommend that you do this. It really helps lessen the amount of stress that you feel when it comes to paying your bills, or at least I find it very helpful, and a lot of the other people that follow the zero-based budget also do the sinking funds. The sinking funds basically is for an event that you know that is going to happen, and it's something that you need to be able to save up for. It's not something that happens monthly. But some examples would be like Christmas or your car maintenance, whether you drive a brand new car or a used car. You know that you are going to have some type of maintenance, whether it's just oil change or you're going to need to get new tires. You know something is going to happen. And then another good sinking fund to have is for birthdays, anniversary, weddings. And then another common sinking fund is doctor visits and vet visits. There you can have 25 different sinking funds if you want. There's no limit. It's just I think that these 4 are probably the most common. These 4 are actually the ones that I use, so that's why I put those down there. You don't have to have a sinking fund. I think it just really helps that each pay period that you are putting in a very small amount towards like your Christmas instead of waiting till December 1st to try to find money to be able to buy Christmas presents. Okay. So then I wrote down that you will get paid twice a month. You get paid on the 1st and the 15th, and each payday you bring home $10.50. So, and like I said, this is just an example. You'll use your real numbers. This is really just to show you how to get it started. So you are going to list all of your monthly bills just like we did on the first sheet. But as you can see on this, I actually put in the amounts that I'm going to spend. And then your sinking funds, same exact thing. Exactly how much are you going to put in to each sinking fund per paycheck? You don't have to do $20. You can even do $5 if you want. And then your debt. You will put your minimum payment of how much you're going to pay. Okay, so then this is actually where the budget really starts. So your first paycheck, you bring home the $10.50, and these are all the bills that you are going to pay with your first paycheck. You see, you have your groceries, your entertainment, your personal items. You'll pay your credit card, and you will put in $80 for your sinking funds. Whether you open up different checking accounts or different bank accounts, or you have envelopes or whatever system you are going to use for your sinking funds, you will need to make sure that you take out your $80 to put that into your sinking fund. So your total is $10.30. And so the object of the zero-based budget is that once you pay off all your bills, whatever is remaining, you throw that to your lowest debt. You don't need to worry about interest rates or anything like that. You want to throw it at your lowest debt, and that will bring you down to your zero balance. So as you can see, $10.50 minus $10.30 is $20. So you have $20 that you will throw at your lowest debt, which is your credit card. You will still make the $50 minimum payment, but you then will make a $20 payment. Okay, so then your second paycheck, you bring home $10.50, and same thing, you will write down all the bills that you are going to pay with this paycheck. Same thing, you'll put in your $80 for your sinking funds, whether that's in your envelopes or your different checking accounts or your different bank accounts. Wherever you're putting your sinking funds money at, you'll put your $80 in there. Okay, so then your total is $805. Well, you brought home $10.50. So $10.50 minus $805 is $245. So you will take this $245 and make a payment to your lowest debt, which is still your credit card. So you'll take the $245 and pay your credit card. And so then $805 plus $245 equals $10.50. So we have gone down to the zero balance. And so that is a very brief description of the zero-based budget. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down in the comments, and I will be more than glad to answer them for you. And if you would like to pause the video so you can just write this down, just to give you an idea of how to start your zero-based budget. My next video we'll be talking about the debt snowball. So if you've listened to Dave Ramsey, or if you've talked to anybody that's taken the Financial Peace class, I'm sure you've heard about the debt snowball. But that is something that really helped me. I was able to get out of debt just simply by using the debt snowball method. So my next video will be about that. So thank you for watching my video and have a great night.